across the Community Radio Network.
This is Asian Pop Radio Australia.
With your host, J. John.
J. John on Asian Pop Radio Australia.
Put your hands up, put your hands up.
I so serious.
What's up, guys? I'm John.
I'm Edward.
Together we are
Jedward, and you're here with J. John on Asia Pop Radio Australia.
Yeah, another bunch of guys making Jace jealous for having met Big Bang. Live in studio.
And we are talking about K-pop music and Asian music because it totally rocks.
The reason why everyone loves K-pop music is because it's got such great beats, such great music, such great production,
Spiky hair.
amazing staging.
Well, so much like your music, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I think it's great because I feel like me and Era, we inspire all those K-pop artists. They all have Jedward hair.
Taeyang now has full-on Jedward spiky
He does.
hair.
You know, look, I didn't even get a chance to welcome you guys, but it's Jedward. Yay! Welcome to Australia.
Yes! John Edward, my favorite!
I don't know, like, I've been a fan of Big Bang for a long time, guys, as well as you. But
Yes,
do you know
sir. I'm
what?
one of
They
a
still
fan.
confuse me, these guys, because they always swap hairdos, right?
Yeah.
And you guys, you pretty much just share a hairdo, so it makes it easier for us to remember.
Yeah, I think it's really, really great that, like, in K-pop artists, they're always changing their hair and always changing their image. But I think we always keep our hair the same, so people, it's a solid brand image that people will always recognize us.
You don't need to update your posters.
It's kind of cool because me and John first went to Japan, literally everyone, they had spiky hair, didn't they have, John?
Yeah, it's really good because, like, I don't know how much people we met and they all had lipstick on their phone and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So.
Yeah, we were on the street like in like Japan and people were coming up just like with the phone. They couldn't really speak English, but they knew they were just showing us the picture of us on their phone. It was really
Wow,
good.
there you go.
And like, come on, we did Eurovision, everything that's like shown in like Asia and everywhere.
Let's talk a little more about K-pop and Asian pop in general, and then we'll ask you about your show.
G-Dragon thinks our favourite song, his favourite song is Luminous.
Yeah.
Because I tweeted at him when it came out and he said, what did he say? He said this shit is cray cray.
Really?
This is cray cray.
Cray is in crazy or crayon?
Yeah, no, like awesome.
But I think crayon is like get your crazy on.
Get your crazy on? Well, it is a little bit, isn't it? Yeah.
Get your crayon.
He's a very colourful gentleman. So you met the guys at the European Music Awards, right?
When we met EXO at the European Music Awards. It was really
EXO.
cool. Yeah, EXO, yeah. We met Suho and Chris, and at the time it was really, really cool because all our fans were very, very excited about the EMAs, and then we met loads of their fans at the airport, we got pictures of them all, and then like we were there at the awards and we only knew Big Bang, but then we met those guys as well and they came over and they wanted to get a picture, and it was really great meeting them because they're really cool. weren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, and I remember we were randomly on the street in Shibuya in Japan,
Yeah.
and 21 were there, and they were doing an
Wow.
advert for Adidas, and CL came over to us because she,
And Minzy.
yeah, I
Wow.
saw their shoes
And they
before.
speak really good English.
Yeah, well, I mean, they do, and they've had a good few English tracks out as well. And
Yeah, and we were recently watching the Mama Awards, the ones in Asia.
Yeah, in
and
Hong Kong.
Icona Pop performed with CL, and they were singing "I Love It."
I feel if I could have one rapper on a track that we did, I'd like to have G-Dragon or I'd like to have CL.
Well, maybe both.
Yeah,
Both. I'd like to, or maybe Top.
I mean, they're kind of the female Big Bang. Sometimes people compare them and
Yeah.
call them the female Big Bang, and they're very similar in their character, aren't they?
I just want all the K-pop artists to start releasing loads of English songs so they can take over the world.
I reckon we're doing our best to try and promote it anyway, aren't we? Let's talk about your show, guys. What can fans expect from your concerts in Australia this
What
time
they can
around?
expect from our concert is 10 outfit changes, super, super high energy show, a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of crowd interaction, really feel good vibes, no kind of like holding back, just like on the spur of the moment, freestyling it, having loads of fun.
Awesome. Aside from your own
We
tracks,
play guitar and everything.
well, I was going to say, yeah, apart from that, but aside from your own tracks, you also are going to be performing. I got it out. Performing a heap of covers, right? So have you decided which covers you're going to perform yet? Or-
well, we were thinking of doing that kind of pop song. I love it because that's really full on energy. One Direction, Little Things.
Yeah?
What else, John?
Enrique Iglesias' Hero.
Yeah, that's always.
Oh, really?
Girls always love that. They're always like, ooh, would you dance? And I was like, oh my God, he's singing that song. And you're just like, yeah.
Have you ever performed any Asian pop songs on stage?
Well,
English
we don't
versions?
I think we did
We actually don't have to because our song called Everyday Superstar was covered by Toho Shinka, TVXQ.
Ah, yeah.
So their song Superstar. They covered it in Japanese. It was number one all over Asia. We sing Lipstick. Every one of our songs, even if you don't even know the songs, it's like by the end of the song, it's so catchy. You already know all the words and you're just vibing out, having a good time.
I want to ask you, do you speak any Asian languages?
Nega che chalaga. That means I am the best.
That's all you need to know.
I was talking to Taeyang about learning South Korean. I
Right.
remember DMing him on Twitter, and he was telling me that it was really, really hard. And I told him I just want to learn the basics.
Yeah.
He said it's still really, really hard.
I've watched clips from some of their behind the scenes stuff on their DVD, and they show a bit of them learning English themselves. And there's this really cute part when Taeyoung's trying to say steak, but he keeps putting an E on the end. He's like, steak. She's like, no, steak. And he's like, steak. She's like, no, steak. And he's like, steak. So it kind of works both ways.
Yeah, I like steak. I think English, but he said English is easier to learn.
I think so. I think Korean looks quite difficult. I've tried and I keep giving up.
Yeah, it's like how do I even get started? And then you have to start writing it and everything.
But it's really cool. We met Psy at what do you mean? We were at the European Music Awards last year.
All right, yeah.
And he was really, really happy because we were sitting in the glamour pit with like Taylor Swift and all these people, and no one was doing Gangnam Style, and he was there on stage rocking it out, and we started doing it, and the camera came to close up of us doing the dance, and all his people were like, well done, well done.
I think it's really great because they all follow us on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really cool because I remember talking to G-Dragon before even One of a Kind came out, and it was really great because he was getting excited about it coming out and stuff like that. And then even Taeyang, I remember talking about so it's really cool, and they launched it.
That's really cool to get that kind of insight then when you're a fan yourself, huh?
Yeah, well, when I first met them, I didn't know who they were. So I'm a fan of them. I appreciate their music. I'm not like a crazy, oh my God, it's G-Dragon, oh my God, Taeyang, like in a cool way, not kind of like, oh my God, like a fan. Yeah. But I appreciate people's music. Like even Katy Perry, all the singers, like when I meet them, it's always cool. Like I appreciate their music, but I'm not like necessarily like, I'm a fan of you. Like, oh my God, I'm not like freaking out, but it's cool. I appreciate all the music and stuff they do.
I saw your desk here. It's full on cover of posters.
Oh, we have to take a photo in front of it later
Where'd you
on.
get all your posters?
Some of them are given to me because everyone knows that I'm an Asian pop fan, and
you've got like
others I have to
you
buy.
got a life size of them on your keyboard.
Yes, I do have a few Junsus, 5 Junsus on my hard drive.
Amazing.
Just to keep me
And
entertained during the week.
Top?
Teen Top?
Yeah,
They're always good.
I remember Teen Top were on a show dancing,
And they covered 3 of our songs.
They did 3 of our songs in the show. They did
Under Pressure.
Wow.
They did Jump, and they danced to our songs. Remember that?
Oh,
But
yeah.
they weren't. They were like covers. But it was us in the background. And guess what? Even Shiny use us like Happy the Dark and Lipstick.
It's really cool.
Really?
And What's Your Number? They use them in like loads of TV shows. They're
And
on.
Young Love, different songs that we
It's
have.
usually in the background, like because some of our fans in Asia like send us the links. Of
Or
the TV shows.
I feel like all the people head of those shows, they just really like our music.
And they use lipstick in like 4 car commercials and for
car commercials?
Yeah, Hyundai
Wow.
in Korea for
Fantastic.
Hyundai Tuscan IX or something.
Well, did you get a car out of it?
No, we didn't get a car, but
We didn't get a car, but
they
got
gave us
a pot of gold.
Oh, well, if pot of gold's handy, you can buy their car.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the show. It's a pleasure.
No, it's
and
really great. So we have our concert here. It's going to be amazing.
Be there.
Everyone
I'll be
listening,
there.
be there, be square. It's going to blow your mind.